It's been a great pleasure to see so many subscribers, and I'm grateful to you. Thank you so much. And in this video we'll be discussing about the governor power, which is actually dependent on governor effort, that is capital Q we have derived here. In the last video we have derived the capital Q, the governor effort. But in this case what will happen? In the last case, if we see that there was a downward force, that is acting on the sleeve, preventing it to moving upward due to the increase in speed from omega to 1 plus c into omega, as you know. Okay, so what will happen this time? We will not be applying this downward force E, the capital E. What will happen? It will, as the speed increases from omega to omega 1 plus c into omega, the sleeve will move up and it will go a distance. Okay, it will go a distance, that is x. We can call it as lift, lift of the governor, okay, or the lift of the sleeve. And this x distance, let's call it x, this x distance, and initially what we have found out, the capital Q, the governor effort. So if we multiply this capital Q and this x, it will give us what? It will give us governor power. Since we already have derived capital Q in the last video, as we know, the expression we already have derived. But in this video we will be deriving the governor power equation, for which we should know how this x can be related. As we already have seen, suppose when there was no change in speed, it was moving at, let's suppose, omega. What was happening in that case? In that case it was having a governor height h. But this time, as the lift, there is a lift and the governor sleeve goes up, so there will be a change in height. So due to this difference between the h and h1, this x will be coming out. We will see in the derivation, in the diagram also, in the line diagram, how this x expression can be derived. X expression will be something like x equal to 2 into h minus h1. Are you getting my point? We will be seeing how to derive this thing. So if we derive the difference of h minus h1, we will be finding x, and if we know x, we will multiply it with governor effort, capital Q. So Q into x will give us governor power, that is P. Hence P will be equal to Q into x. So let's see how we do it, the expression for governor power.
Hello guys, this is the governor power we are talking about. That time we were talking about the equation, that is the governor power, okay, that is P equal to Q into x, right? So we do know that Q is the expression of Q, that is C into G into M plus capital M, where small m is the mass of the governor ball and capital M is the mass of the sleeve, and C is the percentage change in speed. Yeah, since we have considered for simplicity that this upper arm, the lower link, are equal in size, and their line of action, that is they are connected to the same point. As you can see, this is the same point. As you can see, there is no change in the angle alpha, therefore your alpha is equal to beta, and hence Q is equal to 1. So our Q that we have derived, the governor effort, will be simplified as C into G into M plus capital M. It can be simply derived by putting Q equal to 1 in the actual governor effort equation. Okay, so this time the main thing is how to get this. Yes, how to get this x equal to h into h minus h1, 2 into h minus h1. Yes, see the total distance that we have taken, since this is h and this is also will be h due to the alpha equal to beta and a equal to a, upper link and lower link. So as it moves up, as the sleeve moves up, right, as sleeve is moving up and it is making distance x, and after the change in distance speed from omega to 1 plus c into omega, what will happen? The governor height will change from h to h1. So if you see that this entire distance from this point to this point, as you can see, the total distance is h, right? And after that, this total distance is nothing but at small h1 plus h1, and this complete distance is displacement is capital small h plus h. So if we see, this x will be nothing but h plus h and h1 plus h1. So it will be simply 2 into h minus h1. So we have derived this as x is nothing but your h minus h1. Okay. So if we derive this equation, since we know q, the expression of q is there, and just we have to find out this thing, this x. But to find out x, we first have to know what is h minus h1. Let's derive this h minus h1. Your h is nothing but your g by omega square 1 plus capital M by small m, as we have taken q equal to 1, and your h1 is nothing but g by 1 plus c whole square into omega square 1 plus capital M plus by small m. This is the change in height. This is the new height. This is the initial height. So the change in height will be h minus h1. So what will be it? It will be, if we take common from both of the thing, it will be g minus omega square, and we can take one more thing common, that is capital M by small m, and inside the bracket it will be 1 by 1 plus c whole square. So what will be it? This will be nothing but g by omega square 1 plus capital M by 2m. If we simplify, it will be 1 plus 2c minus 1, and it will be 1 plus 2c, because we have neglected or ignored the c square. Hence c is already small, c square term will be very, very small. So we are just neglecting the c square term. So after simplifying, this entire thing will be nothing but your h expression, is it not? So we can write as h into 2c by 1 plus 2c. So your h minus h1 will be nothing but h into 2c by 1 plus 2c. Since x was equal to 2 into h minus h1, right? So it will be what? It will be 2 into h into 2c by 1 plus 2c. So your x will be finally 4hc by 1 plus 2c. So this is 4. Yeah, this is 4. So your x derivation of x will be equal to 4 into hc by 1 plus 2c. Okay. So we do now know the x as we have derived in it. So our x is nothing but 4 into hc by 1 plus 2c, is it not? Since p is equal to q into x, and your q was nothing but c into g into m plus capital M. So what will happen? It will be simply 4c square into g into h into small m plus capital M by 1 plus 2c. Okay, this is the expression for governor power. Are you getting? This p is nothing but your governor power. Hence 4c square, p equal to 4c square into gs into small m plus capital M by 1 plus 2c is the expression. Thanks for being with me. Keep on supporting me and keep subscribing, keep liking, and thank you so much. We'll meet in the last video of the governor chapter with the controlling force diagram, and with that we will be ending up this entire unit of, or this topic of governor. Thank you.